Hello everyone and welcome to StudyIQ. My name is Dr. Mahipal Singh Rathod and in this video I am going to discuss the current affairs MCQs of 16th September 2019. If you want to download the PDF of this lecture, it will be available on the Telegram channel here or on the Facebook page over here. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, my Insta ID is rathod.mahipal. The pendrive course of StudyIQ for Civil Services Exam 2020 is available, using which you can study in the comfort of your home and you do not need to waste time in multiple commutes every day. You can utilize that time, you can get daily current affairs updates, and now this course is available at a monthly EMI option of 625 rupees per month. For more details, please log on to our website studyiq.com or call on the numbers listed over there. So first question for today is, September 15th is celebrated as National Engineers Day in India and in which two other countries? So it is Sri Lanka and Tanzania. And why is Engineers Day celebrated on 15th September in India? Because of the birthday of Sir Mokshagundam Vishweshwarya, who was a minister. He was a Diwan of the princely state of Mysore in the British India. So he was born in 1861 and he was awarded the Bharat Ratna in 1955. So you have to remember this information as well. He is a Bharat Ratna awardee. In 1955, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna. So this is the day celebrated in memory of Sir Mokshagundam Vishweshwarya. He was an engineer. He was a civil engineer. Question number 2. Who has clinched the men's singles title at the Belgian International Challenge? So this badminton championship has been won by Indian 18-year-old Lakshya Sen. So he won the final yesterday. He stunned the second seed Victor Svensson of Denmark. Question number 3. Name India's first company which has provided broadband services to the maritime sector. This is B. Nelco. Nelco is a company of Tata and it became the first Indian company to provide broadband, that is internet, on the high seas. So all the merchant vessels, they can now avail the facilities of internet broadband via the VSAT services of Nelco. And what is the benefit of using broadband on the high seas? See, even until now they had internet connection, but it was very slow. The speed used to be in kbps. So the people who are working on merchant ships, they are able to send only emails. They can't have a video call or anything else. But the main purpose is not that the sailors have the facility of social media or video calls. No, it is to improve the operations of the ships themselves. Nowadays, many processes are run on computers using internet. So a ship also has operational efficiencies increased if broadband is available. So Nelco has provided this services. It was launched yesterday by our Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad. Can you tell me what all ministries is Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad is heading? Give me his entire designation. He is the Union Minister for what? Which ministry? Write it down in the comments. Question number 4. International Day of Democracy is celebrated globally on. This is 15th of September. So this international day was established via a resolution of UN General Assembly in 2007, and the purpose is to encourage governments to strengthen and consolidate democracy. If you're writing down themes, so the theme for 2019 International Day of Democracy is participation. Just one word, participation. This is the theme of 2019. Question number 5. President Ram Nath Kovind has inaugurated a bronze bust of Mahatma Gandhi in which city of Switzerland? So this is the city of Villeneuve. Villeneuve is the city where Mahatma Gandhi visited in 1931. He went there on the invitation of a scientist, and it is also the 150th birth anniversary of the father of the nation. And President Ram Nath Kovind is on his tour to Switzerland, Iceland, and which other countries? Can you tell me? He's going to total 3 countries. So he's going to Switzerland, Iceland, and a third country that I mentioned few days back in the MCQs video as well. Just to give you a hint, that is the first time any Indian president is going to that country. It's the first time that a president will visit that particular country, the third country of his tour. Question number 6. Which state government has decided that the chief minister and other state ministers will pay their own income taxes? This is Uttar Pradesh. So till now there was a rule since 1981. Okay, in 1981 a rule was brought that the income tax of all the ministers would be paid by the government. And interestingly, recently the UP government paid about 86 lakh rupees. The UP government paid 86 lakh rupees as the income tax of the various ministers, the chief minister and all the other ministries, all the other ministers. Now this rule will be amended by the Yogi government. He said that it has to be removed. All the ministers will now pay their own income tax. Question number 7. The government is set to launch a major program offering 1000 PhD fellowships to the students of which organization at the IITs in India? This is ASEAN. So India is trying hard to woo ASEAN nations, and in this another step we have taken is to give 1000 PhDs to the students of ASEAN. These are the ASEAN nations. I hope you remember all of them. Can you tell me where is the headquarter of ASEAN? Do you remember the headquarter of ASEAN? Write it down in the comment section. And these are all the countries of ASEAN, the ASEAN countries. Question number 8. Union Minister for Environment and Forests Prakash Javadekar has recently flagged off a Jaldoot vehicle in which city? This is Pune. So this Jaldoot vehicle will carry the slogan of Save Water, and it will travel to different parts of the state of Maharashtra, and it will raise awareness about saving water in the state. Question number 9. An innovative project for constructing a floating school for marginalized children in which country has been awarded the prestigious Aga Khan Architecture Award 2019? So this is Bangladesh. So in Bangladesh, a school was made by a teacher who used to work in Britain. She came back to Bangladesh and she made a school in her own country for the poor children. When she saw that there was an annual flooding, see, Bangladesh has a lot of floods because of the multiple rivers flowing through the country. So all this land that you see here, by the way, this is the school. It is made out of bamboos. So all this area is submerged under water for 3 months. So what they did was they made the school on raised bamboos. It is not very high. It can float on water if the need arises, but usually the water will come till here. So it is accessible both during the dry seasons easily as well as during the wet season. And this school, if you want, you can write down the name if you want. So the school is Arcadia Education. This is the name of the education trust that runs the school, Arcadia Education Trust, and the place is South Kanarchor. South Kanarchor, Kanarchor, South Kanarchor of Bangladesh. And the architect's name is Saif-ul-Haq. I don't think the architect's name would be important for you, but just if you want for information, you can write it down, Saif-ul-Haq. So he used only all the local materials were used, bamboos, used tires, steel drums, and this will help the school function during all the rainy months as well. Usually when rains come and there is flooding, the schools have to shut down. So this is the Aga Khan Architecture Award. This award is given only once in 3 years, not every year. So it is highly prestigious. Question number 10. Indian government would organize mega shopping festival in how many cities across the country from March 2020? The answer to this is 4. So India has taken a leaf out of Dubai's. So Dubai used to have this famous shopping festival. If you remember it was very popular back in the day, around 10 years ago. Even today it is very popular, but about 10-15 years ago it used to be really popular, and there was a lot of advertising on the TV as well. So just like that Dubai International Shopping Festival, where there was a lot of discount on many electronic items, etc., India will also hold such shopping festivals to give a boost to the economy and revive exports. And these cities are not finalized right now, but they will be on different themes. So every city will hold a festival on different theme like jewelry, textiles, tourism, leather, etc. The West Bengal government has accepted the recommendations of the 6th Pay Commission for hiking the ceiling of gratuity from 6 lakh to how many lakh rupees? So this is 10 lakh rupees. So the government of West Bengal has decided to bring in a lot of changes in the salaries. The gratuity has been increased, the salaries have also been increased, and these recommendations will be applicable now, and the minimum salary of a government employee in West Bengal will now be 20,146 rupees. So this gratuity of 6 to 10 lakh is a major announcement, and around 10,000 crore rupees will be spent from the state exchequer for implementing the Pay Commission's recommendations. Question number 12. Which country has become the 79th member of the International Solar Alliance? So this is Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. Saint Vincent and the Grenadines is the 79th country to join the India-led International Solar Alliance. And how many members are this of this alliance? See, there are 122 now. But out of these, they are not all countries. There are not 122 countries as the members. Countries are around only 55. But rest all are other organizations. So there are 122 members, but not all of them are countries. So there are around 55 countries which are part of which are members of the ISA. Can you tell me the headquarter of ISA? Where is this headquarter of the International Solar Alliance? Payippad Boat Race was recently organized in which state? Even if you don't know anything about the Payippad Boat Race, you can take an educated guess that it would be Kerala. So Kerala is famous for its snake boat races. One of the most famous is the Nehru Boat Race, Nehru Cup. This is different. This is separate from the Nehru Cup, but it is the second most famous after that. So Payippad Vallamkali or the Jaldoot is being held in the Payippad Lake in Kerala. It pays homage to Lord Sri Ayyappan and Lord Subramaniam. Question 14. Union Minister for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Dr. Mahendra Nath Pandey, laid the foundation stone for Indian Institute of Skills in which city recently? So this was done in Mumbai, and Indian Institute of Skills is being set up by the Union Government in 3 cities: Mumbai, Ahmedabad and Kanpur. So remember, Mumbai, Ahmedabad and Kanpur. These 3 cities will have Indian Institutes of Skills. Mumbai one has been inaugurated. These institutes will be constructed and operated on a public-private partnership model, and it will be a not-for-profit basis. The center that has been set up in Mumbai will be in partnership with Tata Education Development Trust. So Tata Education Development Trust is a private partner for setting up this IAS campus in Mumbai. In other cities, there will be different partners. Question 15. Which country has terminated its first life-sized humanoid robot to space, Fedor, final experimental demonstration object research? So this is Russia. So Russia has terminated its Fedor robot. It was launched on 22nd August on a Soyuz MS-14 spacecraft. This spacecraft docked in the International Space Station ISS. But once he has reached ISS, there's nothing much that now he can do. Whatever he was supposed to do, he's done it. So this project is now terminated by Russia. Question 16. The world's first malaria vaccine was recently being launched in which country? This is Kenya. The answer is A, Kenya. So this malaria vaccine is being rolled out in parts of Kenya from Friday. It was previously released in 2 countries of Ghana and Malawi. It was tested and in small parts it was deployed in Ghana and Malawi as well. Now it will be officially launched in Kenya. So it will be added to the routine vaccination schedule with all the other vaccines of different diseases, and about 3 lakh children are expected to receive the vaccine in next 3 years. How many people do you think malaria kills every year? You will be surprised that malaria is one of the largest diseases killing people in the world. About 4 lakh people die annually of malaria, and the problem is that most of these are kids. So this vaccine could be a big game changer in the fight against malaria. Which country has recalled MDH's sambar masala after the country's food and drug regulator revealed that the products contained salmonella? This is United States. So the United States FDA is the Food and Drug Authority of USA. It tested some sambar masala packets and they found salmonella. Salmonella causes a disease called salmonellosis. Salmonella is a bacteria. It causes salmonellosis, in which you have diarrhea, abdominal cramps, fever, and it could require hospitalization as well. So it's a serious problem, and that is why this product has been removed. Question number 18. Who has been appointed as the Managing Director of National Basketball Association in India? NBA, which is from the USA, it's the National Basketball League of USA. It is very famous in USA, one of the top 4 leagues. They want to expand in India. So they have appointed Mr. Rajesh Sethi as the Managing Director. So NBA will also hold a game in October. Next month, there will be a game in Mumbai where 2 NBA teams from America will come and play here in Mumbai in a match. So they are trying to expand their area, and they want to find basketball players from India as well who can participate in the league. So that is why they are trying to expand, and Rajesh Sethi has been appointed a Managing Director. Question number 19. Union government will set up how many new community radio stations across the country? It is D, 118. Many NGOs and organizations had applied for licenses, and finally their licenses have been approved. So 118 organizations got the approval to set up a community radio station. And this news is important because many of these are in districts affected by Naxal violence. So many left-wing extremism affected districts are have been given the licenses to start a community radio. Earlier, the government did not give licenses in those districts. They used to avoid giving licenses because of the fear of Naxals using those radio stations to turn the mind of the people against the government. But now they have been given the permission, and not just NGOs and educational institutions, but centers like Krishi Vigyan Kendra will also be given the approval for setting up community stations now. Question 20. Government has imposed minimum export price on which vegetable commodity as the wholesale prices touched rupees 30 per kg mark. So this is onion. Onion prices have been rising. Finally, it's a good thing. For 1 year, the onion prices had been very low. They were around 10 rupees per kg on the wholesale market. So now they have touched rupees 30 per kg in wholesale market. So now the government has said that if you are exporting onions, so you have to sell them at least at $850 per ton. So this is the price that government has set up minimum, that you cannot export under this price. You cannot sell onions for export to other countries at 800. It has to be minimum $850 per ton. Question 21. UNESCO has decided to translate and publish an anthology of the writings of which Sikh Guru in world languages? This is Guru Nanak Dev. So Guru Nanak Dev's teachings will be translated because it is his 550th birth anniversary year, and the UNESCO wants to spread his teachings in multiple languages. The government is also holding many events and has initiated various projects to mark the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev, the founder of Sikh religion. Question 22. The Indra Jatra is an 8-day festival celebrated mostly by the Newar community of which country? This is Nepal. The Newar community resides in the city of Kathmandu, and they celebrate this 8-day festival of Indra Jatra. This is also known as Yenya. Sometimes this festival is also known as Yenya in Nepalese. It is the festival of deities and demons. It is in honor of Lord Indra, as the name suggests. Indra is the god of rain. This is to mark the end of the monsoon season. And the devotees, they pull a small girl to be a living goddess, a Kumari. So a small girl is made a Kumari or a living goddess, and she is pulled on a chariot. She's paraded as a goddess in the city, and tens of thousands of people line the street to get a glimpse of her and take her blessings, so she can bless people. So this is the Indra Jatra festival. Lastly, not a question but just some update. Japan has made some big shuffles in the cabinet. Japanese ministers have been changed. So Prime Minister Shinzo Abe appointed new foreign and defense minister. The new foreign minister is Toshimitsu Motegi, defense minister is Kono Taro, and environment minister is Shinjiro Koizumi. Now you might think that we are not giving the exams of Japan, we are giving exams of India. But this news is important because I want to tell you one thing. First, Shinzo Abe is soon going to become the longest serving Japanese Prime Minister ever since the World War II. Another thing, he is expected to retire by 2021. So he is expected to step down when his party, Liberal Democratic Party, will hold a leadership election in 2021. So it is supposedly said that Shinzo Abe will step down at that moment, and one among these three could be the next Prime Minister of Japan. So let's see what happens. So this shuffle is being seen as a leadership. They are the second rung leadership of Japan. With this, I come to an end of this lecture. Thank you very much for watching this. Have a great day. Download the PDF from Telegram channel here or on the Facebook page here.